The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Socrates. Welcome everyone to Let's Be Real. This is episode 27, and we're going to jump into gratitude time right away because I am grateful for being blessed in a way that I can buy almost anything I want. And so today, we're going to be talking about minimalism. Now, a lot of people give minimalism a dirty word, as a dirty word. They say that if you're a minimalist, you're poor. Not true. So let's get into some Webster's definitions on some words that we're going to hear today, which is minimal. Adjective, of a minimum amount, quantity, or degree. Negligible, which there's the bad word there. Minimalism, noun, a trend in sculpture and painting that arose in the 1950s and used simple, typically massive forms. Freedom is a noun, the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. And problem is a noun, a matter or situation regarded as unwelcome or harmful and needing to be dealt with and overcome. So, like I said, a lot of people think minimalism is a dirty word. I don't. I tend to gravitate towards minimalism. I think it's a very powerful tool that can assist you in finding freedom. Freedom from fear, worry, overwhelmingness, guilt, depression, trappings of the consumer culture, all kinds of things. This doesn't mean that there's anything inherently wrong with owning possessions. I own possessions. I own multiple things. A lot of the possessions I have, I've been noticing that I don't need, and I've been slowly minimalizing and getting rid of things that really don't bring me joy or happiness anymore. I have a huge Hot Wheel collection that me and my dad, we used to go out and buy Hot Wheels, and the memories of buying these Hot Wheels was fun. It was amazing. I'll never forget them, going out trying to find the treasure hunt cars, but I look at them now and they're sitting in a box collecting dust, and I don't enjoy them anymore. I don't do anything with them, and it's like, why do I have these? Why do I keep carrying them with me? Why do I keep bringing them house to house? And that right there is a problem that I see where we assign meaning to our stuff. And the reason I'm keeping them is because of those memories. But the memories are here, not in those Hot Wheels. So why am I keeping them? We tend to give things too much meaning. And then we often forsake our health, our relationships, our passion, our personal growth, or our desire to contribute beyond ourselves, like giving away or volunteering. A lot of things in life I've looked at and I go, I don't need this anymore, and I gave it away. Like clothes, I gave away. Why hold on to it? What do I need it for? And so, if you want to own a car or a house, want to raise a family, have a career, things that are important to you, that's wonderful. Do it. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that just because you own a house or you have a big fancy car or whatever that you're a terrible human being. No. What I'm saying is there's something for everyone. And minimalism simply allows you to make these decisions more consciously and deliberately. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to give away all your possessions. You need to live in a box and not do anything. No. What I'm saying is look at your things more consciously and decide, do I need this? Why do I have it? What is this for? Minimalism more relies on the act of using the items rather than just having them. So, for instance, I have the Hot Wheels, I have books, I have, equipment, I have all this stuff. A lot of things I look at, I go, I need that because this is the camera right now is helping me film this YouTube video. This microphone is helping me record this podcast. The books help me by me reading them and gaining information. The Hot Wheels, they do nothing. I can put them on the wall and they'll look pretty, but only I will enjoy them, and I don't enjoy them by putting them up. Otherwise, I would have put them up already. So the point is those Hot Wheels, why do I have them? I'm going to get rid of them. The other stuff, I keep because I need it. That is where minimalism comes in to help eliminating discontent, living in the moment, pursuing your passions, discovering your missions, creating more and consuming less. The more that you have, the less you're going to create, because you're going to be like, I can just go out and buy a brand new whatever thingamajoo that will help you do X, Y, and Z. When really you probably could create something that will do just the same, and that item may also help you with 3 other things. The point is when we are consumers rather than creators, we just are in a different mindset. We look at things and we're like, yeah, I'll buy this. It'll help me do this. And then we throw it in a drawer and we never see it again half the time. I know I've done it with things. It's just something that you have to really reflect on. Minimalism can also help you reclaim your time. It can help you experience real freedom. Things trap us. Material. I mean, if you've ever watched the show Hoarders, again, not trying to be mean, not trying to bash anybody, but if you look at these people, they are trapped by their things, literally and mentally. They cannot let go of some of these things. And some of these things, I'm sorry, are actually just fucking trash. Like, it's literally just trash in their house, and they can't even let it go. It's like, it's mind-boggling to think about. And some of them are trapped because they can't even get into certain rooms in their house because there's so much of this stuff stacked high. So ridding yourself of excess stuff, minimalism will help you with this. It also helps you contribute beyond yourself. It helps you look at your things and go, I can't use this. I don't need this. Who would need this? Say you've got 15 jackets. You only need maybe 2 of them. What can you do with the other 13? Give them away and help others who don't have a jacket. Go donate it to a homeless shelter. Help those people out. They need it. You don't need 15 jackets. I understand that we want to accessorize. We want to have 14 different pairs of pants that go with 14 pairs of blouses and 14 jackets. And that's excessive. I'm sorry, but if you look at some of the wealthiest people in the world, some of them wear the same style of clothing every single. Look at Warren Buffett. Look at Bill Gates. Look at all these people that have millions, if not billions of dollars. And look how simple they dress. Just saying. You don't need. And I think there was an article I was reading the other day where it says if you have 7 pieces of clothing, you can make like 256 different outfits out of those 7 pieces. I was just like, whoa, that's insane. It's like 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shirts, 2 shirts, and like 2 jackets, and like 2 pairs of shoes or something. I don't know. It was like 7 or 8 pieces of clothing. It was insane. Like the different combinations you can come up with. Anyways, yeah, it was just mind-boggling. And so, it's one of those things where if you just reflect on it, there's an old Japanese method. I can't remember the name of it right now. But it's one of those things where you go and you pick up an item and you go, does this bring me joy? Does this bring me happiness? And if the answer is no, you get rid of it. And the only things you should have in your life that are things that bring you joy and happiness. And there are so many items that we have, so much shit that we keep because we're like, oh, well, one day I might need it. One day it could be useful. Is it useful now? Has it been useful in the last 6 months? No, get the fuck out of here. Like, get it out. Seriously, like, I do this to myself sometimes. I look at something, I'm like, how long have I had this? This is crazy. Like, I need to get rid of this. I don't need this. Can I sell it? Yeah, I'll sell it. Or I'll just donate it. I mean, it's not worth much. Somebody else will need it. But that's what minimalism really is. It's about coming down to the core things you need and just using those things. I mean, yeah, you need a couch to sit on or a chair, you need a refrigerator to store your food, you need a stove, there's things you need, and then there's things you don't need, like 17 pictures on your wall, or 3,000 Hot Wheels, or 17 jackets. Like, take an inventory of your life and see what can you get rid of, what can you declutter, what can you make easier on yourself. Because honestly, having a lot of shit makes it stressful. I'm not going to lie. I come into a room and I'm like, why do we have all this? And then I'm like, well, I'll deal with it someday. Why not today? Yeah. So it's just, it's something that I've always really looked into and really loved, which is minimalism. And it started as I showed you, it started as a trend, a sculpture and painting trend in the 50s. And it became something that really turned a lot of people's lives into something better. Now, again, I'm not saying this is for everyone. I'm not saying that you have to go out and give everything away and live in a box and do nothing with your life. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is reevaluate your items and see what you need. If not, and you're happy the way you are, don't worry about it. You don't have to be a minimalist. You don't have to minimalize. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do in life. But if you're searching for something, you're experiencing something that you're like, maybe my life would be a little bit easier. Maybe it would be a little bit easier to control and handle if I didn't have so much shit. If I didn't have all of these things in this closet. If I didn't have all of this stuff in storage. Look at how many storage units are out there. I mean, it's a killer business. Don't get me wrong. People want to hoard stuff. But at the same time, we don't have a storage unit. There's no reason to. And I don't want to. Now, a storage unit can be used like if you're moving and you don't want to, you don't have time to store everything and you're in between houses. I get that. That's a very useful thing. But the point is why, and that's wasting money. Why are you spending X amount of dollars to store all this stuff? Why? Why can't you use it? Why can't you sell it? Why can't you give it to somebody? Why do you need it? Because when you die, none of your shit's going to care that you're dead. None of your stuff in storage is going to miss you. The next person's going to come along, they're going to buy that stuff, and then they're going to have it. Can't take it with you. So really just look into yourself and decide, hey, this is what I want to keep. This is what I don't. Simple as that. That's how I see it. But then again, everyone has a different perspective. Everyone has a different view. I'm just sharing you my view. I'm just sharing you what minimalism is. So let's get into Q&A reflection time to kind of really digress and understand what we've been talking about, to kind of do some critical thinking here. So have you ever thought about why you buy things? This is one of the things I do. I look at it and go, is this a necessity or is this a want? And then I do like a 3-week rule where I sit back and I let it be for 3 weeks. I don't impulse buy. And then if I still want it after the 3 weeks and I need it, then I'll get it. Do you feel that minimalism can be for you? After listening to this, do you think you want to go look into this more? Maybe this is something that you've been searching for. And why would you need any of the things that you have? Really take into account what you have and why you have it. And this may, really open up your eyes to be like, wow, I need to get rid of some stuff. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it really gave you an idea, a better understanding of what minimalism is, and that it's not such a dirty thing. So that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless.